Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. It's the Sacramento Kings taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. So Sacramento will get the first possession. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Weber is out there with D-Box. Then it's Bibby. Then it's Peja Stojakovic. And it's Christie in at the 2 spot. Now, here is Bibby. Clock at 6. Puts it up. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. And here's Kobe. Stolen by Weber. No one near him. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Outside Bryant. Over Stojakovic. That one off the back iron and out. Now the Kings with it. Now the pass to Christie. Pulls up. Nails the wide open jump shot. We play just over a minute here in the first. Outside, Kobe to the wing on the left. D-Box comes with the double team. And here's Bryant for 3. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And it's the Kings with the ball. Now, here is Bibby. To the left side wing. Christie against Bryant. Christie the pass to Stojakovic. There's the triple. The shot's good from Christie. Christie's got 5 points so far.
And the 3-point shot of Christie, so dangerous. A very capable shooter when the D gives him space.
Inside, got a piece of it. It's stolen by D-Box. And now the Kings fast break. The shot's good from Christie. Christie's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 7-point differential. And he gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Out to the right wing. Fisher, the pass to O'Neal. D-Box comes with the double team. 5 on the clock. Fisher. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Oh, great ball movement there.
59 seconds left in the first. Here's Bryant, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Lakers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Some changes for Sacramento. Pollard, he's checked in for D-Box. Brown comes in for Weber, and it's Jackson in for Mike Bibby.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Christie kicks to Stojakovic. Beyond the arc. Sacramento gets it back. Pollard passes to Stojakovic. Outside Jackson. Off the left rim and out.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And Bryant just plays without fear. In fact, he's constantly looking to score through the contact.
And the Kings making a change here. Ibby's checked in. Kings leading now by 4. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Jackson against Fisher. Offensive rebound. So it's the Lakers now. Shot from 12. A second chance effort, and it's good on the way in.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Here's Jackson. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's Sacramento. They're up by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And for the Kings guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for the Lakers right now, Derek Fisher out there with Bryant. And it's Fox. Then there's Grant. And it's O'Neal in at center. Stojakovic, the pass to Jackson. Over Fisher. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 2. Stolen by Bibby. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Basket counts. Jackson's got his first bucket in this one.
And with the pace of today's game, transition defense is at a premium.
I don't think anyone was catching him on that play. That is unbelievable.
Sacramento leading by 4. Here's Bibby. Here's Stojakovic. Good work defensively by Fox.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Bibby against Grant. Jackson looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Stojakovic, the pass to Pollard. Here's Jackson, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Jackson's got his second bucket of the night.
This guy plays with such confidence and ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
Out that one, and the Kings lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Kobe. So the Kings call timeout, their first.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Sacramento making some changes. Adi Divac checked in for Pollard. Weber comes in for Peja Stojakovic. Christie subbed in for Mike Bibby. Weber, the pass to Christie. Outside Jackson. Pass to Divac. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Fisher can't hit.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
The putback, and it's Brown on the follow.
Well, hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
And Bryant slams it in.
Yeah, love seeing Bryant just get up and go for it. His leaping ability never ceases to impress.
Here's Jackson. And Shaq pulls it down.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Out that one, and the Kings lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Bryant. Outside Jackson. Pass to Weber. Shoots over Fox. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Fisher against Jackson. Fisher dishes to Kobe. Some solid defense from Brown. Kings leading now by 4. Stolen by Grant. Passes it to O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And Jackson gets it to go. Jackson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Bryant's shot is good.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first chance at the line tonight. First one falls for him. And so he hits both. Bryant kicks to Kobe. And the dunk by Kobe.
And Bryant, just a superb athlete, terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that.
Oh, he nailed it.
Yes. And it counts.
And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. Thanks for joining.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
On the floor for Sacramento, we've got Divac. Christie is out there with Mike Bibby. Then there's Stojakovic, and it's Weber in at the 4 slot. Shaq against Divac. He kicks it to Stojakovic. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Fox. Good as the jump shot falls. Stojakovic has got his first basket of the night.
Well, you love the activity out there.
What about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness.
Yeah, if you're going to give Bryant a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
Bibby passes to Divac. Back to Bibby. Dishes it to Weber. It's good. The assist this time from Bibby. Weber's got his second basket of the game.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Sacramento leading by 3. And the pass to Stojakovic. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Here's Kobe. He's got 21. He gets it in there. Bryant's got 23.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Timeout called by the Kings. Horry's checked in for Los Angeles. The Kings also at the sub. Jackson, he's checked in for Christie. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Down low, Weber. That shot off. Some solid defense from Grant. Here's Kobe. And Bryant slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. The Kings leading. Pass to Stojakovic. Divac gets to Bibby. Here's Weber. Rebounded by the Lakers.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Here's Kobe. That's good. And the assist goes to Fisher. Fisher's got his 4th assist in this one. 1:14 left in the third quarter of the game. Bibby against Fisher. On the wing, Jackson. Divac trying to free himself up. Jackson, that's good. Jackson's got 13 points.
Yeah, and Bibby does a great job within their offense, especially when it comes to spotting the open man.
And Kobe throws it down hard.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Left side Jackson. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team. Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Pollard, he's checked in for Sacramento. Brown comes in for Weber. Los Angeles shooting a 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Bibby. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. He has 6.
Yeah, Bibby, terrific shooting off the dribble. When he's in rhythm, he feels comfortable pulling up on the defense. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Pass to Stojakovic. Takes the 3. A new 14 for the King. Back to Bibby. Passes it to Brown. Here's Pollard, and it's sent back by O'Neal. Out of bounds, Kings ball, and Sacramento keeps possession. Here's Jackson, and that one released in time, but no good. We'll return shortly. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. They've got Kobe. Grant is out there with Ord. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Fisher in the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. So it's the Lakers now. They lead by 1. Here's Kobe. Some solid defense from Brown. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
Chris, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And he knocks down the first one. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Out in front now, although he left 1 point on the board right there.
Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
The Kings trailing to the inside, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Alden.
During that break, Sacramento's coach had some words for the team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, get into the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Fourth quarter now. We're about 1.5 minutes in. There's the pass to Pollard. Fisher against Jackson. And Grant sends it back. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. The shot by Kobe, no good. It's stolen by Bryant. O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And there's the call on Derek Fisher. That is his first foul of the game. Sacramento making some changes. Divac comes in for Pollard, and it's Weber in for Brown. To the paint, here's Weber. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Ori kicks to Kobe. O'Neal trying to break free. Kobe, no good. The Kings trail by 3. Stojakovic with the 3. Sinks the triple. Stojakovic has got 9 points now in just the second half.
And how about that quick fire release from Stojakovic? Just a tremendous shooter. The D has to get up on him, even as the pass is coming his way.
It's the first that gives them the lead. Vivic in for Sacramento. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And the Kings pushing it up now. The shot's good from Christie. Christie's got 5 points in the quarter. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Oh, and the jam by Kobe.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Here's Weber. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. 58 seconds left in the game. Oh, and the jam by Kobe.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Timeout called by the Kings. They're trailing by 3. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kobe Bryant.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight. And Kobe lives for these situations. You know how much he likes the spotlight, and boy, does he deliver time and time again.
It's stolen by Bryant. It's blocked. Pass to Shaq. Here's Ori. Lets it go from deep. Hits it from three-point range. Ori's got the lead up to 6 now for Los Angeles.
And it just seems like when things are close, you can count on Ori and that iconic clutch jumper to come through time and time again.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're trailing by 6. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Stojakovic. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
And Divac, a cunning passer, phenomenal at realizing when one of his guys has a clean look.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Weber. Shoots over Grant. Weber can't hit. And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Good. Getting both at the line. It's an 8-point game. Smith kicks to Wallace. Pass to Johnson. 3-pointer. And so the Lakers take the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.